Greetings, patient, resourceful, practical Taurus. Thank you for joining me. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. This is my new YouTube channel. This is my second set of videos. The first set that I did was an overview of the month of November for each of the signs, and now this second round is going to be an overview of the month of December 2018 for each of the signs. And this will be my Taurus overview, and I'm going to try and get through this quickly because I think the last set ran a little long. I'm going to do the Celtic layout. And first I'll do some tarot cards to look at what the month of December 2018 is going to look like for Taurus, and then I'm going to tell you about some of the planets. And as I always say, this is a very general reading that I'm doing for all of Taurus. For the best, most specific reading, it's best for you to contact me directly and schedule for me to do your birth chart and do your cards, and we can get very detailed. But for now, this general reading can give a lot of information and give you an idea of my style and how I read. So I'm going to turn the cards over really quickly and say the placements, and then I'm going to go back and show you the cards and explain them in further detail. Taurus, your significator at the time of the reading is the Queen of Cups reversed. What covers you is the Five of Swords. What crosses you is the Star. The foundation of December is the Eight of Cups reversed. What's leaving in December is the Sun reversed. What could come into being in December is the Ace of Pentacles. What will come into being is the Knight of Pentacles. Your fears or insecurities have to do with justice. Others see you as the Nine of Cups reversed. Your positive feelings are the Three of Rods, and the outcome is the Eight of Rods. So Taurus, at the beginning of the month, we find Taurus women at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of December, you're very focused on something. You may even be obsessing about something. For Taurus men, there's a woman who's very close to you that is obsessing about something. This obsession could be manifesting as jealousy or oversensitivity. So for Taurus women, you will be the one feeling this. For Taurus men, there will be a woman close to you feeling this. And there also seem to be some communication dynamics going on. So for the Taurus woman, you are obsessing over there's maybe a power trip going on with words or ideas with someone. It looks like more than one person is involved in the situation that's on your mind. And for Taurus men, this will manifest similarly. And you are crossed by the Star, which this can mean a couple of things. In this cycle for Taurus, the month of December, your karmic work, it has to do with, for some of you, the stars could be a high profile person in your life that you're dealing with, and a situation that's concerning you around that person, and some communication dynamics or power dynamics around that person that need to be cleared up. For some people, this could be possibly an Aquarius in your life, for some Tauruses. For other Tauruses, I'm just going to say, in general, for all of you, that this thing that you're obsessing about, or that a woman very close to you is obsessing about, and where there's, these dynamics, these communication dynamics and such, there's a real need for faith here, for trust in the divine plan. Everything is in divine order. Everything is fine. Whatever you're worrying about is probably going to work out. And that's at the heart of the matter for Taurus as we enter December. The foundation of December has to do with a return of some kind. Maybe you're returning, Taurus, or someone close to you is returning. There may be a reunion. There may be a meeting of some kind. And this looks like it's the basis. There may be a missing piece that's being filled in for Taurus this month, an emotional missing piece. What's leaving for Taurus is a situation that had maybe wasn't so fun. It had started out fun, but then went bad. That's leaving for Taurus. What could come into being is the Ace of Pentacles. So that is an invitation, a gift. Well, it's Christmas time, so gifts will definitely be there. This could be, whenever we see the Ace of Pentacles, it can be, it's a material item. So it can be cash, it can be a gift, it can be an invitation, a material offering of some kind. Sometimes it's a promotion or a new job opportunity. That's what could come into being for Taurus in December. What will come into being for Taurus in December is the Knight of Pentacles, and this looks like this is a male with dark hair, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, possibly a man of business. This is possibly a new business opportunity again. Or it's a responsible, business-minded man who has a proposal or offering. Yes, it looks like there is a practical, business-minded fellow riding into the picture for Taurus this month. Fears or insecurities are justice. So it looks like Taurus has a concern about justice in December, about something working out fairly, about justice being done. For some Tauruses, this may be an actual lawsuit that you're worried about the outcome of. Others see you as the Nine of Cups reversed. So others see you as having to delay gratification this month, Taurus. Your positive feelings are the Three of Rods. So it looks like there's some award or achievement or success this month that you feel very positive about. And then the outcome is the Eight of Rods. So it looks like as we leave December, around New Year's Eve, you're very busy, very active. I mean, this could be traveling or just action, really busy in general. That's where we see you at the end of December. So those are the cards for Taurus. I'm going to take a picture and post it on my page after I've done all the readings. But now I want to get into the cards for Taurus. I mean, into the planets for Taurus. So as we enter December, Mercury retrograde enters Scorpio. Anytime there's anything going on in Scorpio, it's always very significant for Taurus. Movement in Scorpio is significant for Taurus because Taurus and Scorpio oppose each other on the zodiac. When planets oppose each other on the zodiac, they have the most different energy, yet they have the most to learn from each other. So whenever there is a lot of Scorpio movement and energetic alignments happening in the sky, that's always a very, very rich soil for Taurus for learning. And December 1st, Mercury retrograde enters Scorpio. Now, many people know that Mercury retrograde results in miscommunications, minor irritations and annoyances, like scheduling mix-ups, sometimes little technological breakdowns, or like losing things, or sometimes little arguments. So when Mercury retrograde enters Scorpio, depending on what degree of Taurus your sun is in, this could result in, being a day of these kinds of Mercury retrograde events. You could be triggered with these kinds of things on the 1st. If you don't know what degree your sun is, contact me and I can do your birth chart and I can tell you the degrees of all of your planets, and then we can get very specific with transit readings with each month and when you can look out for certain things and how certain planetary alignments will affect you. Also, December 1st, Jupiter is forming a biquintile to Uranus. And that is Jupiter in Sagittarius forming a biquintile to Aries and Uranus. And that is something, again, that I'm going to talk more about that on the Sagittarius. This is going to affect Sagittarius and Aries more than Taurus. It will affect some Tauruses, depending on the other planets on your chart, because you may have Sagittarius or Aries planets in your chart that this would be affecting. And then I could do a specific reading for you if we knew that. But I'm going to go on with the general reading here. I'm just getting comfortable with this format. Bear with me, Taurus. Thank you. Okay, so December 2nd, Venus is entering Scorpio. And again, this is going to be significant for Taurus in the realm of love and romance. This is a time for single Tauruses where you may be feeling very tempted. This is a time for Taurus men where you could be drawn in by the femme fatale. This is a time where you're attracted to mystery and intrigue. And there could be some challenges with that for you. For Tauruses who are married, this could be a time where you want to go deeper with your partner. Venus likes to dig. Venus likes to probe. This is a time where you might want to be very sexual with your partner. Scorpio, Venus is very sexy. So depending on the degree, again, that your sun is, some Tauruses will feel this stronger than others, but it's an opposing energy. So there will be some contrast in the area of romance with Scorpio that will be very interesting around this time. And also on December 2nd, the true node in Cancer is forming a trine with Chiron and Pisces. This is very healing energy. This is going to be a very healing time for Taurus. So December 6th, Mercury goes direct in Scorpio. So Taurus, if you had any technological breakdowns or arguments or misunderstandings or scheduling conflicts that were happening during Mercury retrograde, which was roughly November 15th or 16th to December 6th. December 6th is when this stuff is going to start to clear up. And over the next couple of weeks, all of those situations that were a result of Mercury retrograde are going to start straightening themselves out. December 7th is the new moon of Sagittarius. New moons are fertile ground for setting intentions for what we want to manifest. And the Sagittarius new moon is the season to set intentions around Sagittarian kinds of themes. So this is goals that you want to shoot for. This is where you want to set intentions for where you want to expand in your life. Set intentions around faith, around truth, around higher understanding. Sagittarius new moon is a great time to set intentions around travel, religion, philosophy, optimism, growth, expansion. These are all Sagittarian themes, and the Sagittarius new moon is a great time for that. You can burn candles, you can put up flowers, You can write out your intentions on note cards. You can use tarot cards and or angel cards or whatever speaks to you to create an altar and to set intentions to manifest around these Sagittarian themes. And let's see, on December 9th, Chiron goes direct in Pisces. And depending on where Pisces is in your chart, this could be an area, a time where you're healing, where you're starting to be able to heal wounds in that area of your life. And if you don't know where Pisces rules your chart, then contact me for a reading and I can do your chart and we can figure it out. And let's see what else. December 12th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. This is a fiery Mercury. This is an energetic Mercury. This is a Mercury that wants to talk about fun things, keep it lighthearted, keep communication lighthearted, talk about faith, talk about optimism, talk about goals for the future. We talk about religion. We're communicating about loftier ideas with Mercury and Sagittarius. The flip side of that, the extreme side of that can be being superficial, because Sagittarius likes to keep things so light. December 15th, Uranus is forming a semi-square with Neptune. That's an Aries-Pisces alignment. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. For anyone born within like 10 degrees to 16 degrees Taurus, this is going to be a shakeup for you. And I would definitely want to look at where in your chart this is going to be taking place. So December 15th is a date to look at if you are within like 10 degrees to 17 degrees Taurus. December 21st, the sun enters Capricorn, which is a good time for Taurus. The Capricorn sun, you know, it's another earthy sun. So Taurus is generally comfortable in this season, in Capricorn season. It's a good practical, resourceful, grounding season for Taurus. December 22nd is the full moon in Cancer. This is a very fertile full moon for Taurus. This is a very nurturing, homey, cozy full moon for Taurus. Taurus wants to be home. They want to be with their family. They want to be with their loved ones. They want to be nesting. They want to be nurturing. They want to be creating. They want to be cultivating. This is a very, very family-oriented, security-oriented home, nurturing, cozy full moon on December 22nd for Cancer, for Taurus. It's the Cancer full moon, but Taurus really responds to this full moon. It's a very, for Tauruses who are trying to get pregnant, I would say this is a good full moon to have fun trying under. And let's see. For December 24th, I will note Christmas Eve is when the after shadow of Mercury retrograde ends. Even though Mercury went direct December 6th, there's an after shadow until it returns to the degree that it was originally in before it went retrograde. So that's December 24th. So by then, really, anything that went wrong during that retrograde season should be cleared up by now, and we're home free for Christmas in terms of like the technological difficulties and scheduling mix-ups and miscommunications and all that kind of stuff. Then December 31st, Mars enters Aries, and I just think, I am just warning everybody, I think it's going to be a very highly charged New Year's Eve as this shift happens from Mars being in Pisces to Mars being in fiery Aries. Mars is at home in Aries, and it's just going to want to charge forward. So people are going to have a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of drive. There's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of testosterone. a lot of, you know, dominating and headbutting and all of these kind of fiery, Aries, energetic kind of things will be going on New Year's Eve. So please stay safe. And I'm recommending to people to stay in and be low key if they can, because there's going to be a lot of action out there. And yeah, so that's my overview for Taurus for December 2018. Thank you, Taurus, for watching my YouTube channel. Please follow me. Please send me feedback. Soon I'm going to also be adding some Astrology 101 lessons to this channel. I'm also going to be adding some Tarot 101 lessons to this channel. I'm going to be talking about the new moons of each sign and the full moons, and I'm really going to try to be a resource for everything astrology and tarot to help you know, everyone be able to incorporate these arts and practices into your everyday life as a tool for self-awareness and to you know, just helping to navigate this crazy journey on planet Earth, just a different way of looking at things sometimes. So again, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon, Taurus. Have a great December. Bye.